Hi everybody, my name is Peter with Geeks Trucking. Well, right now I'm just sitting out here just south of Seattle. Washington is a beautiful state. I give it that much. But every time I've been to Washington, I sit anywhere from 1 to 5 days. Miscellaneous reasons why. I'm hoping on Monday they get me a load of a fresh 70-hour clock, so it will be good. So I decided to make a video. Well, I'm just sitting here literally twiddling my thumbs. Three things are going to happen to you when you get out here. Three possibilities. And they're obvious. And y'all are going to say, duh. But the choice is up to you. That's what it comes down to. The choice is up to you. Which of these threes you're going to fall into? The first one is you're going to fail. You're going to fail being out here. You're going to be miserable. You're going to hate it. You're going to hate OTR. You're going to hate driving a truck. And you're going to give up and go home and do whatever. And that's fine. This ain't for everybody. I realize that. Then the other option is you're going to be mediocre. You're going to be a run-of-the-mill truck driver. You'll be content most of the time, happy sometimes, upset other times. You're going to love it. You're going to hate it, just like we all do. But you're going to be mediocre. Run-of-the-line truck driver. You'll do a little bit better in pay, or maybe a little bit worse in pay, or the average pay. And that's fine too, if that's what you want to do. And then the other option is you're going to excel. You're going to exceed any and all expectations. And if you can exceed everybody's expectations, you're going to have fun most of the time. Unless, like me, you're doing a 34-hour reset and you can't stand it. I hate the 34-hour resets. If you're willing to put in the work, if you enjoy the work, the physical labor, or not even necessarily physical labor, you could be a dry van reefer driver, and you can still excel. Keep your left door shut. Drive till your clock's out. Make your deliveries on time. Your pickup is on time. You enjoy the job. You enjoy seeing the country. You don't tell your dispatch no. If you exceed the standard run-of-the-mill truck driver in every aspect, you'll be very successful out here. You can be very successful out here. And the choice is solely up to you on which one you want to be, how you want to do it. And after this video, I'm going to do another video, OTR versus local, by my point of view. But even in local jobs, you can fail. You could be a run-of-the-mill, or you can exceed. Either way. Just like in any other industry, computer industry. Fail, mediocre, excel. But the choice is up to you. And if you make the choice, then stick by it. Don't blame anything else. Don't blame anybody else. Oh yeah, I hate driving a truck because I work for Swift and they don't give me the miles, blah, 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 blah. And I work for Swift and everybody makes fun of me. I mean, except for Snyder. Snyder's even worse than Swift. Right, Juan? Sorry. But anyways, it is what it is. It's trucking. Nothing seems to ever go as planned. It's just, what do you do when things don't go as planned? Are you one of those people that get bummed out? Stick your feet into the ground and say, screw it, I'm done. I don't care what you say. Or are you the type of person that just goes with the flow, flexible, change as needed to do what you need to do to get the job done on time? But again, the choice is yours. The choice has always been yours. If you're working for a company and you believe you're being held back, find another damn company. Don't sit there and just say, oh, well, maybe in the future I'll pick up a little bit better. That's a gamble. You don't know. There's plenty of companies out there that'll give you the miles. But you got to show them that you're not a run-of-the-mill truck driver, because they're a dime a dozen people. They're a dime a dozen. But the ones that excel, the ones that drive 620, 650, 700, 750 miles a day, those are the drivers that companies want. Those are the drivers that can make their deliveries on time. Those are the drivers that will get to the receiver on time. Now, I never driven reefer, but I did do dry van for a little while. And I will tell you, I did live load and live unloads most of the time when I was a dry van driver. And yes, there are those times when I get to the receiver or the shipper, it's going to be another 2 hours. No, I wasn't happy about it. Yeah, I called my trainer up and I complained about it. Didn't complain to the shipper or the receiver most of the time. I said, okay, thank you. And I went back to my truck and I either took a nap or watched a movie or play a game or whatever. It is what it is. That's trucking. Things don't go as planned. Nothing's worse than showing up an hour and a half early to your receiver or your shipper, and they're saying, well, you're an hour and a half early and we're running 2 hours late. Crap. 3.5 hours of sitting there. What do you do? Nothing much you can do. You can say, forget the load, go somewhere else, or you can just suck it up and wait. So that's the options, people. Especially for people who are thinking about coming into this industry, think about that. Hardly ever do things go as planned. Hardly ever. There's too many variables in the trucking industry to be able to predict what will happen. You could be right on time going, you're an hour early, you're going to make it there an hour early, 18-wheeler jackknife and 20 miles down the road from you. You sit in 3 hours of traffic, now you're late. You get to the receiver because you're late. You sit for hours. Or sometimes you can't even unload till the next day. It happens. It happens. Chalk it up to that's trucking. So just something to think about when you come out here, that most of the time things don't go as planned. It is what it is. You'll find stuff to keep yourself occupied. Talking on the phone, recording videos, whatever. You'll find something to occupy your time. But anyways, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Check out my Facebook group, Geeks Trucking, 2 words. I put up about 70% of everything I've ever hauled, including the heavy haul stuff, on that page. That's where I stream live videos, especially going through cities when I'm driving through my GoPro 8. Have any questions, email me at peter@geekslogic.com. More than happy. Leave a comment, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. More importantly, if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe and share my videos on social media, especially with people who are interested in driving a truck. But anyways, I will put out another video today. just a question of when. So thank you again for watching. Y'all have a great day and be safe out there.